The Resources Regulator has noted a concerning trend in heavy vehicle rollovers across all sections of the mining industry in New South Wales. A large number of these rollovers involve trucks in a variety of configurations, from large haul trucks to truck and dog combinations, as well as articulated or moxie-style trucks. Rollovers occur when the centre of gravity of the load shifts to one side. Key factors noted in these numerous rollovers include soft or uneven ground, vehicles running over bungs, cross-grade in work areas, and excessive vehicle speed. The purpose of this safety bulletin is to encourage those who control mining operations and those mine workers who operate trucks on sites to review the controls they have in place for the safe operation of these key pieces of mining equipment.
Of the 40 incident notifications, 21 were from coal mines, 12 were from construction, 5 were from metalliferous mines, and 2 were from industrial minerals. A review of details on these incidents indicated that the predominant causes were poor ground conditions at tip heads and dump areas, hang up and carry back in trays causing poor centres of balance and trucks tipping, running out dirt while moving. Mine operators must have a structured, risk-assessed approach to address adverse vehicle interactions and should review and consider all relevant resources available, including Resource Regulator guidance material. When conducting risk assessments, mine operators must involve appropriate people to support the roads and other vehicle operating areas, principal hazard management plan, and underpin requirements for roadway design, construction, and maintenance procedures. Mine operators should have procedures in place for tipping loads to ensure that loads are centred, and flow during tipping, and carry back is managed. Mine operators should monitor that ground conditions are suitable for hauling, loading, and tipping. Road and dump areas must be maintained so that roadways and intersections are designed and constructed in compliance with site standards. Tip and dump areas are designed and constructed with suitable grades for tipping and turning. Tipping and dump areas have adequate bunding and windrows in place. Run-out tipping is avoided where possible and risk assessed when required. Equipment operators should inspect ground conditions prior to tipping, maintain situational awareness while operating mobile equipment, and ensure that distractions do not interfere with safe operations. Report on defective equipment and not operate if the defect prohibits the safe operation of the equipment. Drive in a manner that allows them to retain full control of the vehicle in all instances, though especially in wet weather, and when recovering from wet weather events. Sites are to investigate and, where reasonably practicable, implement light vehicle separation roadways and collision avoidance technologies. Sites must include human and organisational factors in their vehicle interaction risk assessments.
Each site needs to have completed a risk assessment for the design, operation and maintenance of surface areas to identify controls for the hazards that may result in rollovers. Remember that good dump area design sets up mine workers to operate their trucks effectively, and well-placed area lighting allows workers to identify hazards in their work areas even at night. Truck drivers need to maintain awareness of haul road and dump area conditions, which can change between shifts or even during a shift. Do not let distractions impact your ability to safely operate your machine. Rollovers are a well-known hazard when using articulated dump trucks. Work methods for using these trucks needs to specifically address this risk and identify controls to prevent rollovers from occurring. This means that haulage circuits and work areas are well planned and operational maintenance routines are in place so that any spillage is removed before it can cause trucks to roll over. Let's continue to work together to make the New South Wales mining industry a safer place for all mine workers.